Okay, so this is my second day of progress. Yesterday I finished over here. Today I went over the second module and I did sorry, not module, the second part of the first module, and I also made the quiz at the end of first module. So as of right now, I am going into the module 2. I expect to do either the first part or the whole thing of module 2 tomorrow. Yeah, let's get to my notes. So yesterday I've ended, let me see, establishing goals and objectives. Yeah, just about here. Yeah, I started with software development methodologies today. So, yeah, just to summarize, I've learned about the waterfall, V-shape, and agile methodologies to software development. Waterfall and V-shape are the, how to call this English? Like the traditional, yeah, the traditional approaches to it, which basically means the engineering approach to software development, as if you were an actual architect or an engineer away from software and you actually did it in real life, not on a computer. Then you need a detailed plan. That's basically these two. I will not bore you with the exact definitions, but you can read through it. The agile process is iterative, which basically means that you have multiple sprints, and in each sprint you do these every phase of this process. It takes several weeks, and so basically it can happen that you will make like 10 products before you're finished, and your stakeholder can tell you after each. It's called a sprint. Each of this iteration is called a sprint. After each sprint, the stakeholder can tell you which part of the app is missing, or what could be done better, and so on. And you are basically repeating until both sides are happy with the final product. Um, yeah. Okay, I learned about soft versions. So basically, yeah, it's just the numbering of software, and it's closely related to documentation, which is here later on. Um, you should be documenting every changes in each version, and as soon as you deploy a new version of software, you can have your own numbering conventions, but as per usual, most companies, including Google, have like a four numbers procedure, or how to call this. Yeah, so the first number here, oh, I made a type. Okay, so the first number includes like major changes in the software, which can be, yeah, new release. Yeah, and actually you can read through it. The funny thing is you can actually find it on Chrome or anywhere else. Uh, yeah, I checked it in Word as well and Excel. If you go to File and Info, you can find this information in Excel as well by Microsoft. Yeah, so that's about it. Testing, yeah, testing. Yeah, it's always good to, have tests done when you make a software so that you know the final product. Okay, when you get into the final product or you make 1,000 lines of code, it's better that you have tested every 20 or so lines per code. Every module that you do, every component simultaneously, so that when you integrate it, you can still be prompted with errors. Yeah, that's integration testing. Where is it? Yeah, here. But you will have a lot less work. Like oh my God, I cannot speak. You will have a lot less work at the end of your project, and you will be less frustrated because yeah, if you don't test it at all and you just press the run button, I think it's cliche. Every programmer says this, so I won't bore you with that. But yeah, then types of documentation. Uh, yeah, so basically the product documentation is for the wide public. It's gonna be for the marketing purposes as well, or as well as the general knowledge, like what the software will be used for. Um, yeah, again, Microsoft Excel, you could say that it's you know, a spreadsheet format for keeping your data and analyzing it, and then the official Microsoft documentation is actually how you handle data, how you use functions, how you use VLOOKUP, how you use pivot tables, and so on. Um, yeah, and then I've learned about the roles in software engineering projects. So yeah, this is helpful when I actually, if and when I actually land a software developer job, I this is definitely useful because you will be introduced with your team, and with this wider, perspective that you're doing a software engineering course, not a development course only. You actually know which role is doing which part of the software development, and you understand him or her better. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. That's my notes for now. That's my progress for now, and I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you.